Yeah, he knows. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this TV reaction series. Today, we are continuing off with Cobra Kai. This one is Season 4, Episode 7, Minefields. Last time on Cobra Kai, we had Tori convincing Amanda that she should allow her to go back to school, you know, because as we saw, Tori's aunt came and she basically threatened to take away her brother and all of the mother's death benefits just because she seems like she's the worst person on the planet. I think that snapped something in Tori's brain that she's like, oh shit, I gotta actually start trying and being a better person. To a point, because even when she was in school, she did have that attitude with Sam, which obviously I know she would have that attitude because, like I said, when you're in the shit, you can't see anything else but shit, and everybody else is covered in shit with you. So I get it. They're enemies, and one of them is really trying to be nice, and one of them is really trying to antagonize the other. And it's not who you think would be doing either of them. Johnny was trying to recruit women because now there's an all-female division for the All Valley, as well as, board and brick breaking and kata forms, and I think they even said weapons demonstrations, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, Johnny was basically he's scrambling to find one female champion, and I think he found her in that the debate chick, so that's gonna be kind of cool to see what she's capable of. But yeah, I'm just really excited to see what this episode has in store. So if you like my reaction, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below. And I guess that's going to be about it. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into Cobra Kai. This one is Season 4, Episode 7, Minefields. Let's do it.
Werewolf. It's not even about a werewolf.
Well, now I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? The guy who used to live next to our elementary school.
Mr. Landry.
That was so long ago.
We haven't really, hung out since then.
It'd be nice to be friends like that again.
Yeah, friends.
We'll catch up later.
You missed your shot, Anthony, although you don't deserve her.
We need a new game. How many points do you think New Kid had on the Russo today? And that's not even counting stealing his girl.
Screw you, dude.
Just bust some balls.
You don't need those friends, Ant. That's the friends you need right there. Don't do it. Oh no! That's the weirdest locker room I've ever seen. Why is it just open straight up to the hallway? I've never seen that.
Your student is ready for some intense training.
All right, we'll see about that. I think we should tell him tonight.
Yeah, okay. Are you sure you're not gonna back out this time?
Just wanted to make sure we did it the right way.
Oh no, did he just find out?
I will take him to dinner.
Sensei, I think this is yours.
Yeah, he knows.
I found something in your room you need to explain. If this is you trying to seem cool or rebel against me or something.
There's this kid in school who's in Cobra Kai, giving me a hard time recently.
No, he has not.
What did they do?
No big deal.
Listen, I know what it feels like.
Oh my
I
God.
promise I'm not gonna let Cobra Kai hurt you. You're not a little kid anymore. It's time.
They stole all your clothes?
Those are some really high-end Cobra Kai gear, man.
Ready to use my train.
I got kicked out of school and landed in juvie. You gotta be smarter than me and your brother.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Kenny. That's what you gotta do.
Your opponent's weakness must be exploited whenever possible. And make no mistake, we all have one.
Sensei Kreese doesn't.
Of course he does. We all do. Today,
He didn't like that.
No points. You hit the mat, you lose.
care to make this interesting. Each choose a fighter. May the best sensei win.
It's a little mini tournament episode. Okay.
You go.
No, you.
Your mom and I are hooking up. Just hooking up. You see, when two people...
I get it. You guys are dating.
Yes.
That's the best way to put it.
We wanted to take you to a nice restaurant. Chili's or Marie Callender's. Red Lobster.
Are you okay?
Surprised? As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
I always wanted to use size, but I never could.
By giving me these, you've dramatically increased my odds of being stabbed to death.
We have to keep working on these skills if we want to win the tournament.
I only ever got to use bow staff.
You never said I get to use weapons.
You don't. Not yet. Mr. Miyagi first showed me this place. I was like you. Didn't appreciate it. Learning karate isn't easy. Think of it like a video game. Might not be as exciting at level 1, but the more you play, before you know it, level 12. I'll give you some of the cheat codes along the way.
He's good at talking to his students, but not to anybody else.
Are you ready to begin this journey?
Oh, he's gonna hate this.
Yeah. Oh my
Starting
God.
with the cars.
Your first Miyagi-Do lesson. Call it soap on, crap off. Clean the cars while I help Mom down at the dealership.
Ellsworth. Nichols.
Nichols, 100%.
What's her weakness?
Her left.
Then you know what to do.
This is such an untrained fighter compared to Tori.
He's gonna dance around, you're gonna throw something.
She doing like capoeira or something? Easy.
We should do that again sometime.
Don't get your hopes up.
We have a new member joining us today. This is Devin Lee.
My pronouns are she, her.
The only pronouns we accept in this dojo are sensei and student.
That's nouns.
I think what I meant to say. It's quiet! In Eagle Fang Karate, we don't believe in fighting dirty. Cobra Kai doesn't follow the same rules. We have to be ready for any dirty trick they throw at us.
Like when Chong Li threw dirt into Van Damme's eyes in Bloodsport.
Exactly.
Oh my god. This is his favorite student, right?
Delta Force, Billy Jack, the Octagon, and Lady Dragon. Cynthia Rothrock is a beast.
Hell yeah, she is.
I saw Last Dragon.
Shut the hell up! I'm gonna put you through the ringer. Except for you, Diaz, you're up here with me. Tournament's right around the corner. I can't afford you getting hurt.
Special treatment. Oh no. Miguel's not gonna like this.
You gotta be ready to fight with one arm. You're overextending your kick.
Pride myself on never making the same mistake twice.
I can do this, Sensei.
You can help me out with the next lesson.
Shit!
No trick is too dirty, no blow is too low for them.
Oh no. Penis breath is like... No! This is not training, Johnny! This is not training! Oh my god!
I got no good at that one.
Like you're gonna bother, just swallow it. They're wearing cups, right?
Oh, Johnny, no! Oh man. They're gonna grow up and have to pay extra for that.
Mr. King.
Oh, he's gonna call up Kenny?
Payne.
Are you okay?
Back to your corners.
I mean, he's still just a little kid.
I don't know what to do. Robbie doesn't have a weakness.
Everyone has a weakness.
Take him down.
That kick could have literally broken his arm, man.
Kenny, I'm sorry.
Oh.
What do we learn? In war, in business, in a fight, don't let your opponent think whatever they want. If they think you're weak, that's when you can surprise them with your strength. You owe me some brewskis, bro.
That's not a good lesson, though. That's not a good lesson to teach these kids.
Champ, your mom wants us to have a family dinner tonight.
Must be nice being teacher's favorite. Is he gonna tuck you in?
It's having the opposite effect, Johnny.
He actually did it.
Did he, though?
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah, almost done.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Dad!
I'm a task rabbit. I have a request to wash these 4 cars.
You paid someone to clean the cars?
Guess I just didn't want to do it.
Me neither. But my cat needs hernia surgery, so...
You can't just pay people to do the hard work. You know, if Mr. Miyagi was here, you know what he would say right now?
I don't care.
What?
All you ever do is talk about Mr. Miyagi. I've heard all the stories and I'm getting sick of it.
So you don't want to learn how to defend yourself?
Not if it means cleaning up bird shit.
Hey,
Language!
I thought you were mature enough to appreciate all this. Yes, I was wrong. Let's just go back to your video games.
Like, how did he think that was gonna be okay? I mean, obviously he was trying to sneak it under his dad's nose, but still.
Why is he so late?
Maybe I should go.
And you should have my back.
My mom's boyfriend's tried to discipline me. I didn't want to hear it. I don't want him to think I'm an asshole.
Oh, sorry, I lost track of time.
He lost track of time, which is very irresponsible.
I was just hanging out with Sam.
See, he was just hanging out with his girlfriend. I get it.
I want you to be safe.
Right, we want you to be safe. Always wear protection. No, don't wear protection.
Johnny.
Let the girl decide that.
Just stop it. I wanted you two to be happy, but you said that nothing was gonna change. It's weird at class, it's weird here. I'm over it.
Protection.
I mean, to be fair, he's never really been a dad before, right? Oh, that joke made me sad. That wasn't a laughing joke.
Bust out some of that Miyagi shit, little pusso.
That's not for you. Like you know what it says anyway.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Just surprised to see you in here.
What is it?
A technique that I hope none of us will ever need to use.
You know, everybody has these amazing memories of Mr. Miyagi. I never really knew the guy or learned any cool moves. You know, I've always felt
Out of the loop. You know what I'll never forget? We brought you home from the hospital and Mr. Miyagi wanted to pick you up. He was holding you in his arms and you know what you did? You kicked him in the face.
I did.
Yep, it's the first time I ever saw anyone land a kick on him. He just laughed and he said that you were gonna be a handful and that someday you'd also be the one who'd be protecting this family. I don't want to pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. Hoping that you might want to learn a little bit more about what this all means and to be able to defend yourself against this bully. What is it?
Nothing. Just, don't worry about this Cobra Kai kid.
You were right there, Anthony.
What are you doing here?
Field trip.
It's the middle of a school day. I have history.
History's for nerds. Come on. Don't worry, I'll bring him back in one piece.
Hey, what's up? Hey. I thought of something we can do. There's this fair down at Westwood Park. Fried Oreos. I've already invited a whole bunch of people. Kenny says here the pirate ship goes upside down.
Kenny.
He's hilarious. You guys are gonna get along great. See you Saturday.
Go talk to him, please.
It's gotta hurt.
What do you want?
I've been thinking about everything that's been going on between us. Maybe we could try starting over.
I got nothing to say to you, La Pusso.
Call me that one more time, and you'll regret it.
Forgot you were so sensitive about that. La Pusso.
Damn, he is fast.
He's trapped.
What the hell?
No, now you're trapped. Jesus Christ.
Marcus?
Oh my God. Dude.
Finally got you alone.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Is Anthony gonna do the right thing and say it was all a misunderstanding or something? Like, but I want to just say real quick, I was supposed to say this like episode 2 or whenever he was introduced. I was waiting to see him actually fight, but him jumping through those book stacks right there, I'm gonna put this out into the universe and I hope it happens because this fight scene and like that, all those action scenes, amazing. This kid right here, I don't know this actor's name, but the kid that plays Kenny Payne, Kevin Feige, cast this kid as Miles Morales, okay? Perfect. He is absolutely perfect for the role. I am just throwing that out there and I'm trying to will that into existence for this kid because goddamn, that was awesome.
Look, if I'm acting a little weird, it's only because I don't have any experience with this. Karate or Rowdy Piper, I'm your guy, but when it comes to this, I guess I freaked out.
That's what happened with Robbie, right? You got afraid?
Yeah, but I never told you why. My dad left when I was in kindergarten. My mom did everything she could, married a rich prick thinking that would be a good idea. It only made me miss my dad more. I felt so...
Cheated.
Yeah.
You ever go out and try to find him?
I don't even know what I'd say.
Ask why he left?
I don't even know where I begin looking for him. If I'm being honest, I'm still too afraid to find out the truth. Point is, I didn't have a male role model growing up until I met Kreese, and you know how that went. And I didn't want to be like him. I took all that bullshit and I put it on Robbie's life. I can never fix that. I don't want to make that mistake again.
Some things are gonna change with you and my mom being together. It feels kind of weird to say it out loud, but there's also a lot of things that I want to stay the same. Like you being my sensei.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You asked for it.
So he has something special he's gonna train him with?
What's with the watermelons?
One of the most badass kicks in all of karate, the flying tornado. Wasn't sure if you're ready for it, because it's a pain in the ass to master, but you know my little
Have I
pain,
done
dude.
that? I couldn't do it now, but I think I might have done that.
Nice place you got here, but could definitely use a woman's touch.
Does your dad know you're here?
Told him I should be learning both styles. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I guess she did have that conversation with him, but...
Well, make sure the kid who did this does not get off lightly.
Whatever it is, we expect there to be a severe punishment for this.
We're going to be suspending them and your son.
None of this is Anthony's fault.
We have proof. Turns out this isn't the first time. I still don't know how they got all that milk in the bottle. They've apparently been cyberbullying Mr. Payne for some time.
I'm glad this is finally coming out, though.
Anthony has been a real bully this year.
I got you.
They're gonna be friends. They're gonna be like the best of friends by the end of the season or next year. I have that feeling.
Whoa! To the victor go the spoils.
You know who those remind me of? Scoville.
Yeah, never washed his ass.
He took upon himself to jump rank and take point. Wound up walking directly into a minefield.
That's the kind of story I'd rather forget.
We don't have the luxury of forgetting. We should remember what happens to soldiers who don't follow their leader.
Look, is this about...
Quiet! I'm not done speaking, Lieutenant. You told the students that I have a weakness.
I said everyone has a weakness.
No, you specifically talked about me.
Everybody, that includes you.
What do you think my weakness is?
You don't know when to fucking stop?
You're afraid to tell me.
Is it Johnny?
Do you remember the cage? Both thought we were gonna die. I wasn't afraid. You were. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be back in that pit. Correct?
Yes.
Look how he's just
I
tore
always
him
looked
down.
out for you, Terry. But you need to fall back in line. and follow my lead. There's a lot of landmines out there. If you don't watch where you step, it's all gonna blow up. You don't mind, do you?
Kreese is the absolute best fucking villain. He just emasculated and, is the word, infantilized him, made him into a child right there. Holy shit. That speech by Kreese at the end was amazing. Just so honey smooth and steady, but biting and sharp. And he knew Terry's weakness. Holy fuck. Alright everybody, that was Cobra Kai Season 4, Episode 7, Minefields. Like I said, holy fuck. I hate Kreese. Straight up, I hate him. He's honestly like Professor Umbridge and John Kreese are like, I think Umbridge is a little worse, but John Kreese just has this manipulative way about him. Like, how many decades had Terry Silver been away from John Kreese? He has been his own man, a successful man at that. He has been, a titan of industry, basically. He's had all these accomplishments, and instantly, Kreese was able to, dash decades of improvement that Terry Silver has done to himself, and just reduced him to that kid in the cage who was afraid for his life. I am really glad that Daniel was able to finally see that his son has been a bully to Kenny. Kenny is very savage now because of all the training he's getting from Cobra Kai, and I think he's just going to get even more so because now they're all suspended. But I'm glad that Daniel finally saw what his son has been doing. So I'm hoping this next episode he's going to basically throw him through boot camp, for punishment, because he deserves it. He needs that discipline that for some reason Daniel just never gave him. He just seems like he gave him whatever he wanted and never disciplined his son. So I'm gonna be interested to see how he treats Anthony going forward and how Anthony reacts, because he did look very ashamed. But again, he was angry at Kenny because he called him Lapusso. But honestly, he has been a pussy this entire 4th season. Been a bully, he's been antagonizing. And yeah, he likes Leah, but he has to realize that she does not belong to him. And I don't think he can actually get his head around that. So I'm hoping during this suspension, Anthony is going to become a better person because he's going to be working with, Miyagi-Do. And I'm hoping that Kenny doesn't double down on that, revenge type persona. Let's talk about Kenny Payne real quick, because I've been wanting to mention it for a long time. Because, look at this. Miles Morales. I wrote it for a while. Miles... for the last 3 episodes, I've been trying to remind myself to talk about this kid being Miles Morales, but I wanted to wait until I saw him actually fight, actually have a solo fight, because mostly he's just been running away, getting his ass kicked. He's thrown a couple kicks in practice, but he hasn't actually fought yet. And this episode, not only did he fight, but he took what Terry and Robbie told him to heart. You got to be smarter than your opponents. And, he lured him to that library, shut the lights off, and just set traps for all those kids. That was amazing. The way that he jumped through the stacks, kicked that kid, doing all these crazy moves, that is Miles Morales. If Kevin Feige, I know this show is big, so it has to have the attention of the big studios Disney and all that. So if Kevin Feige can see this kid, this is our Miles Morales right here. I would be so fucking stoked for that. You also had that, awkwardness between Miguel and his mom and Johnny about them dating, but they kind of came to grips with it later on. And it looks like he's going to teach him the flying kick, tornado kick. I think I might have done something similar to that when I was a black belt, but I don't think it was what I did, if I can remember, is run, kick, spin, kick, if that makes any sense. Then you land. Obviously, I couldn't do that anymore because this was 20 years ago. But if that's what they're talking about, I have done that move. But it's probably the crazy 360 kick that I was never able to do because it was 2nd degree, 3rd degree black belt shit. Yeah, overall a really good episode. But I just hated seeing Terry reduced to who he was before he became his own man. Kreese is just a genius at that. That is his superpower. And man, I hope Terry Silver is able to break this mind control. And I hope he takes advantage of that weakness that he sees in John Kreese. And maybe Kreese's weakness is the fact that he is so fond of Johnny. He sees him as his son. and maybe he'll do anything for Johnny, and maybe Terry Silver sees that. I don't know, but I hope he takes advantage of that weakness in the next few episodes. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comment box down below, and if you like my reaction, please hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below. And I guess that's going to be about it for me for the night. So thank you very much for watching. You know I appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, always wear that mask. Don't be an ass. And I will see you next week for some more Cobra Kai. Take it easy, guys.
Just bust some balls.